Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar. So today we look across the latest editions in MojoOne product. So to start off with our disclaimer, we emphasize that all investors should use the information on the webinar merely as a resource to enhance their own research and understanding. Nothing discussed in this webinar should be considered investment advice. We strongly advise all participants to check with certified experts before taking any investment decision. Investment in securities subject to market risk. Past performance should not be construed as a guarantee for future returns. And just to give you guys quick update on our pricing, so we will be discontinuing with our free years going forward. So you might have already received a mail. So going forward, you will be getting 1 year and 2 year pricing. No additional 2 years free and 2 years free for Mojo Pro and MojoOne. So we'll be notifying you in a subsequent webinar that we are having this week, planned with Mohit, Sunil, and also our new group CEO Amit. So for all the attendees for this webinar, you have this last chance of availing 2 years free. So MojoOne at 24,999 for 1 year plus 2 years free with 83% discount along with 3 months of Infinite access. And similarly for Mojo Professional, you can avail it for 1 year and 2 years free at a massive 70% discount. So just to start off with, MojoOne includes Mojo Professional plus Hidden Turnaround plus Momentum Now and Reliable Performance. So just before we start off, let me give you a quick update on Diwali portfolio and its performance. So Diwali portfolio till date has given us a return of 103% and BSE during the same period has given a return of 34%. So our Diwali portfolio, which consists of MojoOne stocks, has generated an alpha of about 69%. So before I proceed, I'll give you guys a quick snapshot on our live portfolio. So these are the stocks which are part of our MojoOne Diwali portfolio. So Cochin Shipyard, which is still open and which is still a part of our Diwali portfolio, which is chosen from Hidden Turnaround, has generated an alpha of 439%. Bharat Bijli, which is a part of Reliable Performer, has generated 191% return. Texmaco Rails, which is a part of Momentum Now list, has generated 120%. And Indus Towers, a part of Mojo stocks, has generated 83%. So each of the stocks has generated close to 100% alpha during since the time we've started our Diwali one portfolio. And once you look at it, so recently we've added Johnson Controls and Endurance Tech. So for everyone who's missed out on Diwali portfolio, you can take a screenshot of it. So this is our existing portfolio, and these all calls are live as of now. And before I start off, let me give you a quick glimpse of the weekly advance ratios of all our 4 MojoOne products with our benchmark. So benchmark has given advance decline ratio of 48%. However, reliable performance has underperformed by 32% and in hidden around 40%. However, Mojo stocks and Momentum Now are performing as per the benchmark. Now, just looking at the simple market cap bifurcation, you can see 74% stocks are from large cap stock in Mojo stock list, and close to 53% stocks are part of Hidden Turnaround list, which comes from small cap category. And in Momentum Now, there is an equal split between large cap and mid cap for all our open calls. And in Reliable Performers, again, the 32% from large and mid cap are open for Reliable Performers. So let us quickly look at who are what stocks were the top gainers in last week. So Welspun from Mojo Stocks has generated an alpha of 6.8%, and followed by BASF India, which has generated an alpha of 4.8% and TCS for 4.3%. However, if you look at the performance from Hidden Turnaround and Momentum Now, we can see a very good performance here, wherein the stocks have performed in double digits, like Ambalal Sarabhai, which has generated an alpha of close to 30%, and Momentum Now stock has generated from Momentum Now stock, we have Oriental Rail, which has generated an alpha of 27.6%. And also reliable performance, you can see Balu Forge, which we discussed like a couple of weeks back, which has generated a return of 11.2% in last week alone. So now, how have the major indices performed over last week? So you can clearly see the Nifty has been performing around the benchmark of 0.7%, and even Sensex has given the return of 0.7% during this period. However, if you look at Nifty Metal, which has given a return of minus 2.6%, and even Realty has given a minus 2.2% return, followed by PSU banks. So one of the factors involving why there is a negative return with budget upcoming, and couple of new policies that government is thinking of. That is one of the reasons where we have seen why these indices have underperformed. However, if you look at FMCG, IT, and CPSE, IT sector has again outperforming the Sensex, and it has given a alpha of 3.5%. And also Nifty FMCG has given us a return of 3.6% during last 1 week. So as I told you, like Ambalal Sarabhai, which we have added this stock from a pharmaceutical, it's a micro cap. This has been added to our hidden turnaround list on 8th of July. So since the time it has been added, it has generated an alpha of close to 30%. So we just want to give you a rationale why we picked this stock and why we believe this stock is going to generate alpha, because since the time we declared, it has been just 5 trading days and it has generated an alpha of 30%, and it is still open call. So quickly, just to give you a brief what this company does. So it is engaged in manufacturing and distribution of pharmaceutical products such as fermentation and various other bulk products. The company is also engaged in business of manufacturing electronic gadgets. It operates under two divisions, a testing and analytical instruments that are used in chemical analysis, and the other business that it looks after is broadcast and professional video audio products for various foreign companies. This company also operates through 4 manufacturing facilities which are located in state of Gujarat, each of which are operated through subsidiaries. Now let us quickly look through the financial trend of this stock. So here you can clearly see in last 3 years, barring the last quarter, the company has been underperforming consistently. However, given the whole logic why we built hidden turnaround is we look at the companies which are going to give promising returns. The company has underperformed, and in terms of CFT, the financial score has been negative in last 7 quarters. However, last quarter it has picked to 20, and now we believe going forward this is going to declare a positive. If you look historically, once the stock has given positive returns, it has continued to give positive returns over 3, 4, 5 quarters, which you can clearly see in year 20 and 2021 as well. Now let us quickly look through the revenue breakdown of Ambalal Sarabhai. So 53% is contributed from pharmaceutical, and 47% of its revenue comes from the electronics sector, electronics as a business. So why Ambalal Sarabhai? The company has recorded stellar numbers for the quarter which has ended in 2024. The company also recorded a revenue of 54.3 crores with a profit of 9 crores, which has grown by 58% over last quarter. For the year ended 2024 March, the company also recorded a revenue of 173 crores with profits of over 6 crores. The company has also invested substantially in commencing a modern API manufacturing plant in Gujarat. The facility is also equipped with enhanced molecular diagnostic research capabilities. The company also has been, during this financial year, we have seen there has been a positive cash flow, and also the CFO, which is the cash flow from its operations, stood at 75% of EBITDA, which indicates there is a very good cash conversion, and we believe going forward this stock is going to generate alpha, a higher alpha. It has already, like in last 5 days, it has given a return of 30%. And the call is still open, and we are closely monitoring, and we believe this is going to generate alpha in coming quarters as well. So let us quickly look through the financials of this company. And when you look at revenue quarter on quarter, it is 26%. You can see a 26% spike here. And in year on year, the revenue has been up by 22%. Looking at the operating profit, the profit has increased by 84% quarter on quarter. And year on year, we could see 39% increase in its operating profit. Net profit has also grown up by 600%. So this is a massive jump that we could see. And also year on year, we have seen 58% increase in its net profit. And let us quickly look through how the stock has performed over different time periods. The stock has been giving a very good return on all our 10 years time period frame. If you look at it, in last 10 years, the stock has generated an alpha of 1400%. However, the benchmark return has been only mere 200%. Even if you look at YTD returns, that has been close to 87%, and it has given a return of 11%. In last 1 week, the stock has jumped up by 31%. So that is when we've recommended these stocks, and during that period, you could see that Sensex is also performed only by 0.88%. Now let us quickly look through shareholding patterns. The shareholding patterns has remained consistent in last 3 quarters, with the public holdings being 69% and even promoters, and also promoters with holding 31%. So as we have only one stock that we've added during this last 1 week, so we'll proceed with Q&A. Okay, the first question is from Darshu. Can we buy a stock with 70 score? Darshu, yes, you can definitely buy a stock with 70 score because we rate it as a buy. However, if you want to get better stocks, you can always refer to Mojo stocks. And if you're a risk averse customer, who wants to look at stocks which can generate a better alpha, I would advise you to go across and explore hidden turnaround stock list. So currently we have about close to 35 open calls in hidden turnaround. So you can quickly glimpse through, and you can pick the stocks from there. Okay, next question. Khalid. Next question is from Khalid. I'm a new member. My question is, if a stock gets exited, will we be notified through emails or notification? Hi Khalid, thank you so much for subscribing to Markets Mojo. And yes, Khalid, so you can always, so as soon as there is an entry and exit, at the end of the day, we send communications, and also we've started in the WhatsApp channel, so which is live, and we've got about close to our paid subscribers, like close to 2,000 users are part of that group. So in that group, every morning we give you a MojoOne stock update, wherein we tell you what has happened over last one day. Additionally, we are getting a new features wherein week on week you get, okay, what are the number of stocks that have been added to each of the stock lists, so that will be easier for all our subscribers to monitor. Okay, thank you Khalid, and thank you so much for joining today's webinar. So tomorrow we have a Q&A session with Sunil, and it will be a very interesting session because now we are looking at the budget, upcoming budget, what could happen and how could market be volatile. So I would request everyone to join in that webinar. Additionally, one important announcement that I have is, on Thursday we are having a very special webinar. So we have been getting a lot of questions regarding stock of the week, MojoOne model portfolio, and Mojo, and also model portfolios for mutual fund. So we have a very exciting update. So wherein Mohit would be joining in, and also our new CEO Amit Golia, who has joined us very recently. He would be part of this webinar. So I would request everyone to join into that webinar, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you again.